I'm sharing all this with you because you should understand that right decision at the right time takes the country forward and it takes a lead. And when we take wrong decisions, it is the situation comes like it happened in Sri Lanka, like it happened in Pakistan. It's happening in Pakistan. You can jolly well understand what is going on in Pakistan. And there are many other countries who will fall in line in the same way. But India is going forward in a very strong manner. Friends, I would also like to share with you when I talk about the world economy and the vis-a-vis India. Here I would like to share that the Britishers ruled us for 200 years. Not far off from this Nagaland place, Calcutta was the headquarters of East India Company, which later on took over as the British Raj. They ruled us for 200 years. But today we have the proud privilege to say that India, which was in 2014 a 10th largest economy, today it is the 5th largest economy, and we have defeated Britain, and we have come forward. That we have to understand. If I talk about the pharmaceuticals, you will be happy to know that the most cheapest medicine India is producing and the most effective medicine India is producing. And it is told as the pharmacy of the world. And you will be happy to, I would like to share with you that India is exporting medicine to 200 countries. 200 countries. This is the situation. If I talk about the chemicals, you will be happy to note that the chemical production has increased by 106%. And exporting chemicals has been done to 175 countries. This is India. जब हम बोलते हैं ना बदल रहा है, ये बदला है, ये बदलाव हुआ है, that we have to understand. In steel manufacturing, we are number 2 now, only next to China. If I talk about mobiles, you all have mobiles. In 2014, the mobiles, 92% of the mobiles used to be imported, and it was not being manufactured here. But today, 97% of the mobiles are being manufactured here in India. And even now you will find in Apple smartphone, it is written made in India. This is the change which has taken place. And all this I'm sharing with you because these are the benchmarks which talks about the Indian economy under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi. If I talk about automobile industry, I'd like to share with you, when I was in China, I was told that vehicles means American vehicles, Plymouth. Vehicles means Japanese vehicles. That means Datsun and Toyota. But today you will be happy to note that we have surpassed Japan and we are the 3rd largest automobile industry in the world. That we have to understand. And only 2 countries are ahead of us, China and America. Rest we are the 3rd. This is the situation, this is the change which has taken place, and we have to understand. In the consumption of energy is one of the benchmarks to understand the development of the nation. You will have happy to know that India is the 3rd energy consumption behind China and US only. And in renewable energy, India ranks 4th. And we are behind China, Europe and US. So you can, because consumption of energy and renewable energy is the benchmark to understand the development of the nation. And so this we'd like to share with you. Friends, under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, and which has been also taken care by our dynamic Chief Minister, Mr. Rio, and support by Y. Patel, I'm happy to share with you that India has been one of the best countries in COVID management. Even today, America, the vaccination has reached only 76%. In Europe, it is not more than 67%. But in India, it is 100% vaccination has taken place. And double dose with booster. You all are sitting here very close to each other. Nobody is wearing mask. This is only possible because Prime Minister Modi has given you a Suraksha Kavach. A Suraksha Kavach means a safe yantra, an instrument which gives you an opportunity to be away from Corona. That we have to understand. And you will be also happy to know that it is the indigenous vaccine which has been brought, and this indigenous vaccine has been, we have been able to give this indigenous vaccine to 100 countries under vaccine guarantee, and 48 countries have been given free of cost. So now India is not the country which is asking for something. India is a country which is now giving to the world that we have. हम देने वाले भारत हैं, ये भी हमको समझना चाहिए. I would like to share with you that how India has changed. The Japanese encephalitis like this, the medicine came in 1930 in Japan and in 2006 in India. The IPV vaccine came in 1955 and in India it came in 2000. But when Corona came, the task force was established in 2020, April 20, and in 9 months, Prime Minister Modi enthused this, supported them financially, and we could make 2 vaccines within 9 months, and within a period of 1 year, we had total 100% vaccination. That is the fastest and the largest vaccination program which has taken place. This is the situation which has come. And I'm also very happy to know that the people in Nagaland, under the dynamic leadership of Ryoji, had double dose, allowed and could take that national immunization program in the best possible way. Friends, as far as the tribals are concerned, the Prime Minister Modi has got a great respect for the tribal culture, for the people of tribal, and we want to see to it that they should not be left behind, they should be brought into the mainstream. The Prime Minister's choice for the President Draupadi Murmu as the President of India, she is the first tribal lady who becomes the President. Prime Minister Modi, his cabinet has got 8 ministers from tribal community. We have got 3 governors from the tribal community. And if you talk about scholarships, if you talk about Eklavya Vidyalaya, if you talk about the expenditure on the tribal students, everything has been enhanced only to see that no tribal child is left behind. Mainstream should take place and it should be developed in a holistic manner. That is what I would like to share with you. Friends, when I talk about, and Mr. Ryoji has also talked about, but when I talk about Nagaland, I can share with you that in 2006 and 14, Northeast witnessed 8,700 that, and in comparison, after 2014, the reduction has been 74%. And all this has been done under dynamic leadership of Mr. Rio, along supported by Mr. Pai Patton that we have. If I talk about the Eklavya schools, the 217 crores were spent, but now 1,400 crores are being spent for Eklavya schools. If I talk about the tribal student expenditure, it was 11,000 crores. Now it is 42,000 crores. If I talk about the scholarships, it was 970 crores. Now it is 2,500 crores. If I talk about the tribal sub-plan, it was 21,000 crores. Now it is 86 crores. So you can understand how much has been focused and priority has been given for the people staying in the tribal area and for the tribes, how much mainstreaming has been done. Friends, if I talk about Nagaland, I can say 3,235 crores have been given for the highways in Nagaland. I would also like to share with you that 55 works of a length of 1,063 kilometers at the cost of 11,711 crores has been approved for Nagaland. This is national highway. If I talk 667 kilometers national highway network has been added in Nagaland in the past 6 years, which to an enhancement of 76%. So, as Yogi himself said, that now national highways, we can see national highways coming up. We can see these projects are coming up. This is mainstream. For a long time, you yourself said that MLAs were staying in Kaziranga and nobody was there to take care. It was known for Bandh, it was known for blockades, it was known for insurgency, it was known for abduction, it was known for targeted killing. And now it is for peace and prosperity and development. This change has taken place. So, the gentry here, who are the advocates, who are the crusaders, who are the ambassadors, you have to take these issues to the masses to make them understand that elections is a serious affair and election is a serious issue, and so we should see whom to select and whom not to select. That I would like to share. If I talk about the railways, I can say that the 82-kilometer broad gauge route of Dhansiri to Assam, Chukya in Kohima, and that has been done. The National Highway Network state today 880 kilometers in 2014 and now it is 1,542 kilometers. Dimapur railway station was made in 1903, more than 100 years. Dimapur railway station in 1903. And after that, the Shokhui railway station came more than 100 years later, and that we had to invest. And not only that, now the rail infrastructure is being increased. Railways are not only railways, railways is the means of economic development. Railways is the means of prosperity. Railways are the means of your enhancement in your life. So that is what Prime Minister Modi is doing. And of course, the full support is there from our Chief Minister Ryuji. Here also, we have decided that we will invest in the Ayurvedic centers. Ayurveda college will come, Ayurveda research center will come. The same way, Ayush healthcare sector in Nagaland, 100 crores of investment to come. The same way, a new medical college in Mon is going to come. And the same way, I'm told that the Ayurvedic college is going to come in Rockland. So all this shows that as far as the health is concerned, as far as the infrastructure is concerned, as far as education is concerned, we are all set to move forward in the right direction. Right? Ryoji had spoken in his speech about the empowerment of the poor. Yes, all these schemes which have been rightly and in the best possible manner implemented in the land of Nagaland and in his leadership. Yes, प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना, प्रधानमंत्री किसान सम्मान निधि, स्वच्छता अभियान, प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना, प्रधानमंत्री सौभाग्य योजना, प्रधानमंत्री ग्रामीण सड़क योजना. All this has given new dynamism and new enthusiasm as far as development is concerned. This 5 years of stability has certainly given us an opportunity to see that the last mile delivery is done in the best possible way. Friends, I will not take much of your time, but yes, I would like to share with you that as Northeast region is the gateway of the country's development, we believe in HIRA. And Prime Minister Modi has always talked about HIRA, H-I-R-A. H for highways, I for internet, R for railways, A for airways. All these 12 strips are airstrips are coming up in Nagaland. 12 airstrips. You see, after 5 years, what Nagaland will become, what opportunity Nagaland is going to get for tourism. We have to understand. And if I talk about the reduction in the ASPA, withdrawal of ASPA, if I talk about the withdrawal from the police stations, that makes understand that the Naga people have been brought in the mainstream and उनका हम mainstream कर रहे हैं. That is what we have to understand. Friends, one thing more I would like to share with you. Under the dynamic leadership of Mr. Rio, we are going to go forward for the next 5 years. And I came on 15th of September. Today, I'm here for this NDPP BJP campaign launch. My commitment I gave to CM Saab you on 15th of September. Here when I came in Kohima, and I told him, come what may, we will go together and we will go in the 2040 ratio that we are going to. And here I'd like to share with you that the lot of efforts have been done. Prime Minister Modi is very enthusiastic about the solutions of Naga issues. And Amit Shah has tirelessly worked with Mr. Rio, the Language Chief Minister, and Mr. Patel and Mr. Himna. All are witness that we have tried our level best. It has come to the final stage. In coming times, we will go forward in that direction. And yes, for the Eastern Nagaland, the issues they have discussed and whatever the commitments have been given by the Home Minister, that we will follow in letter and spirit and see that we have to fulfill that also. So we stand committed. And Bharatiya Janata Party is a national party. And we have to understand, it is Bharatiya Janata Party which only understands the national commitment with regional aspirations. No other political party understands. And that is why, here I would like to share with you, there are many people who come from the political science background, and there are many people who have got keen interest in politics. You will have to understand that in Tamil Nadu, Congress had chief ministers like C. Rajagopalachari, Congress had leaders like Kamraj, but 60 years earlier, they were thrown out, and for the last 60 years, there's a regional party. Why? Because the national party could not understand the regional situation. Here also, we had a Congress party for a long time. Am I correct? But now, nowhere to be seen. Why it happened? Because the national party could not understand the regional aspirations. In West Bengal, how did TMC come? Congress party go? How did CPM come? In Uttar Pradesh, the population is 24 crores. And you don't have, other than Bharatiya Janata Party and National Party, rest are all regional parties. Mayawati, regional party, Samajwadi party, regional party. Why? Because BJP could only understand the national commitment with regional aspirations. And here also, we, under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we understand our national commitment, but we also understand the regional aspirations of the people of Naga, and we want to bring it and assimilate it and go forward and make it happen. So this is what we would like to share with you. And Mr. Rio has been a very sober, very seasoned, very mature politician who has been also working as a statesman, and he is a statesman, he has taken care of all big sentiments of the people of Nagaland. And we assure you full support from our side, not only during elections, but after elections also, for every times to come. We will stand by you and we'll see that strong Nagaland goes forward with the support of the central government, with the support of Prime Minister Modi, and under your leadership. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief.
শিশুৱে সাধাৰণতে গাখীৰ নাখায়। সেয়ে ভাৰতত প্ৰথমবাৰৰ বাবে আমি গৰুৰ গাখীৰৰ পৰা প্ৰস্তুত কৰিছো পতঞ্জলি দুধ বিস্কিট। আৰু সেয়াও ময়দা, কলেষ্ট্ৰল আৰু ট্ৰান্স ফেট ৰহিত। পতঞ্জলি দুধ বিস্কিটৰ এটা পেকেটত আছে 1 কাপ পৰিমাণৰ গৰুৰ গাখীৰৰ স্বাস্থ্যকৰ সোৱাদ।
Follow the elections with Northeast Live, number one English and Hindi news channel in Northeast.
This time, nothing like that. You know, the mood of the people. The emotional decision of the team have heard next year.
And unlike
That is good. Response.
Over 21 lakh voters. What will be the scorecard? Will Conrad Sangma get lucky one more time?
बीजेपी का जो मेन इशू है डेवलपमेंट कार्ड्स पे जो वो खेल रहे हैं इस इलेक्शन
How is your party going to fight this election? Are you confident?